It's the perfect time to start a new...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third episode of Grand Punches Public. I am Saxum. I will be your host for this game today and every other game you will be watching on this channel and of this so-called tournament. In this game, we are watching You Life Only Once versus Black Picture and noname. It will be called the no
10 seconds remaining.
Not no lifers, no namers.
5 seconds remaining.
First 4 picks have already been done. We are currently waiting for the first pick. First 4
Reserve
bans,
time.
excuse me, have already been banned, so we're just waiting for the first pick by now. Let's go over the first 4 bans, shall we? On the no-name side, we see Silencer, Nature's Prophet, banned out. 2 very scary heroes. Silencer can be a nuisance in team fights, countering pretty much any hero in the game that relies just a little bit on his or her spells. Nature's Prophet, that rat. That's all I have to say. On You Life Only Once side, we have banned out a Tinker. I have gone over this before. Strong hero, annoying hero, that rat.
Witch
And the Tide Hunter, again, a huge ult, strong ult, does damage. That blink. That's it. Now we see on the side of no name, that I call them. The first pick will be a Witch Doctor. Very interesting pick, not something we see picked up at first in many situations. He's very strong. His ult's very strong if you manage to get an Aghanim Scepter, but as a support it's kind of hard to get that. Combos really well with the Faceless Void, so I'm expecting a ban out Faceless Void or pick from You Life Only Once here before, unless, well, a pick from them to stop no name from picking him, and right after this pick, or a ban out, and they will just bet or hope that they won't second pick Faceless Void. Unlike You Life Only, that name, I'm just gonna call him YOLO. On YOLO's side, we see Invoker first pick. That's not too weird. He's a really strong hero, strong mid, mostly been played safe lane. Ghost Midas, that's it. Nah, he's a hard hero, but he's really strong as well. He can do a lot of damage if you go Sword. I personally prefer Quaswags. I find them a lot more fun. The team fight aspect of it, and the running around and max movement speed once you have a couple items and such. The burst damage isn't big. I don't like burst damage is fun, but on Invoker I like Quaswags more, even though many people will probably did not agree with me. And while I am definitely expecting a pick from YOLO here to be, I could expect the Faceless Void, but that means they would have to put the Invoker in. Of course they could always go the Faceless Void off lane. Instead they pick up the Vengeful Spirit, strong support, could be played as a carry maybe. Nice stun, and Duke at the same time. Armor reduction, Vengeance Aura, adds a lot of damage in the late game. Also, it could combo pretty well with an Exhort Invoker, adds a lot of extra damage with Vengeance Aura on top of Exhort, and that just combos together and boom, dead. Swap, really good initiate. If you manage to get a Blink Dagger on this hero, that's some dangerous stuff for sure. Nothing to make fun of, definitely. Long initiation range, and you can just catch any hero out. Really good counter to Bat, but Bat hasn't been picked. Bans, I'm not expecting any Bat to be seen in this game since there's a Vengeful Spirit. Faceless Void, I predicted it. Called it. Combo with Witch Doctor, that's about it.
10 seconds
noname might even go for a full draft just based around the Faceless ult.
5
next pick
seconds
would be
remaining. Reserve time.
Sniper. Kind of combos with the you can shoot from one end to the other. That could make sense. We also see a Doom ban out from noname, which makes a lot of sense. Good counter to Faceless. If Faceless tries to blink, time walk in. If Doom's quick enough, he can Doom the Faceless before he gets Chrono off. Or if Chrono's on cooldown, or they get initiate with Doom and Doom Faceless, then there's going to be no Chrono for the fight, and that would really just lose noname the fight if they end up relying on Faceless Void. Aha! There's a good Chrono combo here. Oh, Ancient Apparition. Smart banner from
10
YOLO.
seconds
Definitely.
remaining.
He combos with Faceless in the way that the Wall Faceless
5
catches him
seconds
and
remaining.
catches the entire enemy team or some of the enemy team in his ult. And Ancient Apparitions that
Reserve
distance
time.
he shoots his is that called Ice Blast?
Radiant team.
He shoots his ult and it'll hit anyone in there because there's no skill shot on that because they're just standing still. And thus they'll be taking a lot of damage from that. Noname also banned out a Omni Knight by now. Interesting ban.
10 seconds
I'm
remaining.
not quite sure what to think about this hero. He's really strong in
5
team fights,
seconds
definitely. His ult
remaining.
is amazing. If he gets an Aghanims, that's 10 seconds of
Reserve time.
100% evasion. Not even that. It's like they just can't hit you even though they might have Monkey King bars. So with an Omni Knight, you can win pretty much any fight as long as that ult's up. And kind of like a Tidehunter ish thing, a Ravage, or Faceless combo or something, like Chrono combo or something, kind of thing. But his weakness is in his laning, in my opinion. He doesn't really have much contribution to a lane. It's a short-range nuke that is his purification that relies on your hero or creep to stand close to their hero, and that's not really a reliable nuke. Other than that, he doesn't have a slow unless he has to go face up and use his passive to slow them, which isn't really an amazing slow anyway. We also see
10
a
seconds
YOLO
remaining.
ban. We don't see a YOLO. We see YOLO ban out
5
a
seconds
Lich.
remaining.
Another Faceless combo. They figured the like Noname out.
Reserve time.
They're like, pick Faceless, you pick Witch Doctor, fuck you, we're not gonna give you anymore, we're not gonna give you the Lich, we're not gonna give you the AA, what are you gonna pick now, huh? And then we also see a Rubik pick up, just as the last, like, hey, if you're gonna use some big ults, we're just gonna steal it. And what you gonna do about that? You can't do nothing. So, this is gonna be really strong, important for this Faceless to catch up the Rubik, I think, because otherwise that's gonna be steal Chrono, and then the Rubik can do some stuff with that. With Invoker on the outside, maybe throwing out some
remaining.
EMPs and meteors from outer space and such,
5
doing a lot of
seconds
damage from that Chronosphere. Now we also see a third pick Puck
Reserve
from
time.
Noname. Not the biggest, like, I don't see him combo with Faceless in any way. Maybe they just want a strong mid to go up against this Invoker, if this Invoker is even going mid. I could definitely see him going in the safe lane with these two supports, and
10 seconds
he can sustain
remaining.
himself once he got a bit of farm, and then this this Rubik and they can just smoke up and go mid and kill this Puck. This Puck is almost definitely going mid. I don't expect to see a Puck off lane at all. But as I said, there's not much combo with the Faceless here, other than maybe Plink and Dream Coil, and then like Dream Coil as many heroes as possible, and then use that to try and
10 seconds
use that as a setup
remaining.
for the Chrono. Although Chrono is a really quick spell to use.
5
I don't think it's
seconds
necessary to use
remaining.
that as a setup, but it is a possibility. Other than that, there's not much combo with the
Reserve
Chrono. I
time.
mean, there's not the huge, like, Puck doesn't have the biggest attack range. Illusory Orbs kind of nuking throw in there, but you can do that pretty much any fight. You don't really need a Chrono to set that up. Silence, they're in Chrono, they won't need to be silenced. It's probably better to save that till after. We also see a Mirana pick up now on the YOLO side. I have to remember that. I'm calling YOLO is going to make it a lot easier. Mirana,
10
well, her
seconds
ult is really good for
remaining.
smoke ganking. Like, it's an alternative to smoking.
5 seconds
You just use your ult
remaining.
instead. She's probably going to be off lane in this game.
Reserve
Her
time.
escape will be her leap.
5 seconds
And once she hits,
remaining.
once she gets like level 7 maybe, she can go mid, or she can just start from level 1 with arrow and just annoy mid. But it is a Puck, so those arrow dodges aren't going to be too hard with the phase shift. Then we see a Bloodseeker pick up from Noname. Again, it's a hero I don't really see combo that much with the Faceless Void Chrono, so after all those bans, I think I just gave up on the idea. Went with something else, but this means Puck might not be going mid. This is an offlane Puck with the Bloodseeker mid, or Bloodseeker could be jungling. Another option, but YOLO don't do this. Bloodseeker's jungling, obviously, and bans out an Enigma, which kind of combo with Puck, I guess. That's my guess. Don't really see why they would pick an Enigma at this point. They need a better like hard stun support. They really have no hard stuns on the side of noname. I also banned out a bristleback on the side of noname. Very interesting. I predicted this Mirana to be offlane, so wouldn't expect that to be picked. Maybe they're expecting the Mirana to be mid or carry, and then bristleback to be going offlane. Last two pickups we see is YOLO picking up a Wraith King and noname picking up a Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden, there's the hard stun I was talking about. Also a AoE slow. Good mana aura, some of these heroes needed, not really. Maybe Bloodseeker a little bit, and Chrono or Faceless Void a very small, tiny bit as well. So, don't really like the Crystal Maiden pickup here at all. I don't think it's necessary at all. And with the Wraith King pickup, that's just the third hard stun. Pretty much, that's going to be the carry. So this Invoker is indeed going mid, and then Mirana will be going offlane as I predicted. So Wraith King, Vengeful, Rubik, Tri-Lane is a really strong Tri-Lane. They might even be able to aggro to this. There's 3 stuns on each of them, 2 of which are both nukes, and one of those are also let's see here. There you go. And then there's Wraith Fire Blast that is also a slow afterwards and damage over time. That's really dangerous, but we do see this Mirana running top instantly, so it will be a defensive Tri-Lane, with Invoker mid, getting a quick Null Talisman, and the Tri-Lane bot. So let's get to introduce the teams, shall we? On the Dire side, we have a Smoke Gank. We have the Crystal Maiden laning with a Faceless Void and a Witch Doctor. Aggressive Tri-Lane, it looks like. Yes, indeed. Smoke will run out, they won't find any heroes, and we also have this Puck that'll be going mid, and Bloodseeker solo top up against a Mirana solo top, because this is the other side of the river. So Mirana solo top, Invoker solo mid up against the Puck, and defensive Tri-Lane bot against the aggressive Tri-Lane. This is looking good for noname. Rubik's almost running into the entire Dire team, almost. Bloodseeker still top. Oh, I think he sees them. Oh, he's on his way out there. There's Time Walk. Doesn't have the range though. He won't be able to get it. Look at the movement speed. We'll see that Rubik is a tiny bit slower, but he is close to his tier 1. And he does have Wraith King and Vengeful Spirit close by. We also see a ward drop down by the Witch Doctor here to block the pole camp. But let's see. Do the Radiant have any Essential Wards? No, they do not. So they won't be able to keyword this, and therefore there won't be any pulling in this game. But as I talked about earlier, there's a lot more hard stuns on YOLO side, so we do see a fight break out here. At first they'll be going for the Vengeful, she'll be getting out, though Maledicte won't be doing enough damage. Wraith Fire Blast on the Witch Doctor, and looks like he'll be going down, but the attack gets countered in the very last second. Oh, there's the last Wraith Fire Blast. Will he be able to get it before he gets the regen rune? And yeah, they do get the first blood, the Rubik gets it, and there's regen rune for the Wraith King even. And this doesn't look good. Rubik must be in trouble, because he does have telekinesis back. And Wraith King's like, I just got a regen rune, I'm not gonna go for another kill. And oh, the stun stack, they managed to stack it. Doesn't matter, the Vengeful's back in it, and they do get a double kill on that side. Oh, the dodge from the wow, this is hard. Alright, Vengeful gets taken down by the Illusory Orb, and the Puck, even though the Puck dodges the magic missile, it still goes down. Invoker is here to join the fight, trying to kill off the Faceless, but that won't be happening. He'll just be running out of there. Wraith King still out of mana, although he managed to get that regen rune. That regen rune was really important for him. That helped a lot. But that's 3 kills in the way of YOLO and 1 kill in the way of noname. But they'll be trying to get a second kill here on the Rubik. Looks like they'll be getting it successfully, but the telekinesis might be able to keep him alive. The Vengeful Spirit, she will magic missile the Faceless, and the last hit comes in, the Illusory Orb. Will he be able to dodge it? No, well, he will, and then he'll get auto attack down. And well, they'll be getting 2 kills in the favor of YOLO, but did they also get a 4th kill? No, a 2nd kill in the favor of noname, and then seemed to have been a 4th kill in the way of YOLO. I'm not quite sure though. So bot is where all the action will happen, and as I mentioned just before all that action broke out, I do expect YOLO to win this pretty hard. They have Magic Missile, a nuke, and a stun. They have Wraith Fire Blast, nuke, stun, slow, and damage over time. Really good stun. And then I have telekinesis. Well, at first it's just a stun, and then it's an aimed AoE stun afterwards on an extra few heroes, followed up by Fade Bolt, which will make them do reduced damage, and we also have reduced armor. Well, just reduced damage, and also a new gun on top of that. Doesn't look good. Well, that pretty much went as I expected. I wouldn't expect noname to get a second kill out of that, but they did, so that was really interesting. Well played by them getting that second kill on the Rubik. Well played by Puck indeed. But in the end, I'd say that YOLO definitely got out ahead there. If you also do look at the charts, we can see that YOLO to start off with a 500 gold saver and almost 1,000 EXP advantage. Look at the last hits, we'll just have to get this sorted properly. We actually see that top lane, this Bloodseeker's kicking the arse of this, sorry my language, it's Mirana. Well, not really. Okay, he's Mirana's two last hits behind the Bloodseeker and one behind. It's not looking kind of cool. Bloodseeker is ahead though. I'm expecting, oh, but bottom there's an action, there will be telekinesis on the Crystal Main, and he will be taken down with Wraith Blast, but there's a magic missile onto the Faceless Void. Will he be able to time walk out of that? Yes, he will. And there'll be a Maledict finishing off the Wraith King, so the Witch Doctor ends up getting a kill on the Wraith King as well. Rubik, he goes in though, he gets a last hit in and a Fate Bolt into the Faceless Void and taking him down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Look, that was a 2-for-1 trade. I'm stunned that this Wraith King keeps dying, but at the same time I'm excited because it'll make this game more interesting. That was really nicely chased by the Rubik there. No need to get the kill on the Faceless Void. I think Faceless only just now managed to level up Fate backtrack, so I don't think that would have been a calculation before. But Puck has a haste rune. It will be spotted out by the Radiant Ward. Also full mana and health by now. And looks like they'll be going for kill on this Vengeful Spirit. There's a telekinesis stunning Puck and then followed up stunning Witch Doctor. Racing needs to be in a bit of trouble here. There's a silence. I don't think he'll be able to do anything and just looks dead. He'll be stunning up the Witch Doctor and well, that's be about it. There's no follow up. Might even go down himself. There's no mana on any of the support. I don't think they can dive this, but the Puck says, fuck it, I'm gonna dive it. I'm gonna go in, I have my phase shift, I can do what I want. Rubik doesn't have mana, so he can't telekinesis me, but he just got the mana for telekinesis. Looks like we will be getting the kill on this Puck. The last few last hits will the last be there, and Rubik takes the sword. Rubik takes the kill on the Puck. Damn this action. Wait, did someone die top? It's kind of hard to keep track of. Let's see if we can find the right one. Let's see. There it is. Mirana got a kill. That was so good. Fight stuff. Mirana's level 6 and they will be using Moonlight Shadow. They'll be looking for a kill here on bot. There are 4 heroes. Looks like to be up against 4 heroes as well. There's Cold Snap on the Witch Doctor. Who won't be doing anything now. Roka taking quite a bit of damage from the creeps and the Frostbite. YOLO will just be backing out by now. Yeah, there have been nothing happening top, I believe. Actually, yeah, the Mirana got a kill on the Bloodseeker, and if you look at last hits as well, Bloodseeker is still just getting further ahead with the last hits. Although bot, again, the Wraith King, he will be taking a lot of damage from this Puck. The Puck just sits here camping. Looks like they'll be getting the Rubik. Will they get last hit in? And yes, they will. Puck will be trying to dive into this Vengeful Spirit. So she won't have mana for a magic missile, and this Puck will just orb out. She'll dodge Wraith Fire Blast as well, and she wants to get the Vengeful Spirit. She won't be able to though. Mana, and there's Wraith Fire Blast. It looks like this Puck will be going down to the Wraith King. Yes, he will, but the Wraith King might be going down to the Witch Doctor now. One last hit, and it will be coming in from the Crystal Main, and then Faceless goes in to finish off the Vengeful Spirit. This is incredible. Meanwhile, top Invoker's going for ganks up there. It looks like he is going across the turn. Yes, he is, but telekinesis will be finishing off the Crystal Main with a Fate Bolt from the And top, we see that Invoker's running in by now. They want to get this down the Bloodseeker, and it looks like they will. There's a TPN though from the Puck. Arrows missed. They wouldn't be getting it because they have to back off by now. They might even be able to turn this around. Puck is not level 6, so she doesn't have breathing power. There's a Rupture though. This Mirana looks in trouble. There's an EMP. She might be able to stay alive. Last few hits and no, she'll be going down to the Rupture.
Somebody's on a roll.
Puck goes down to the Invoker, and there's a Vengeful Spirit TPs in, stuns up the Bloodseeker, and the Cold Snap will be taking down the Bloodseeker in the end. So 2-for-1 trade in the favor of YOLO. I must say, with the start that YOLO had, noname is fighting. They are having a great game. They are playing this really well. I didn't expect this to go this well in their favor, or like, I'm just amazed because I'd say they have the way worse tri lane. Mirana's TPing bot. Looks like she might be looking for a kill, but it's only her and Rubik against it. Well, 3 heroes, so I don't think they'll be able to do that. We do have a Wraith King going down bot, so they might be able to do something once he's there. Is Arrow coming in? Will it be hitting anything? No. But I am incredibly surprised at the outcome of this game so far. I mean, tri lane, I would have expected them to dominate, but once that's said, I mean, there's a smoke up from YOLO now. They're saying, well, we lost the tri lane, we want to get back into this, and the Moonlight Shadow is smoke up the real. There's an Arrow coming in. Will it be hitting the Crystal Maiden? It will! The Crystal Maiden will be going down to Colsnip and EMP coming in now. Will Witch Doctor have any mana? No, he won't. He's 3 down mana. Swap is there. Witch Doctor will be going down as well. There's Chronosphere though. It doesn't catch the tower. It looks like Vengeful Spirit will be going down. Yes, the double bash, the RNG, Jesus! Will finish off the Crystal Maiden, the Vengeful Spirit, excuse me. This puck going in there, kind of ball, gets a 4-man coil. Wrist bar blast, and they just run out of coil. They don't care if he's Wraith, and they'll just be diving. They want to get this kill in the face, so he doesn't have Time Walker. It's on cooldown. There's a stun, and he will be going down. There's a TP in from the Witch Doctor, though. Will he be able to do anything? Looks like he might be able to take down the Rubik. There's telekinesis though. Yes, with the Frostbite, they will be able to take down the Rubik. And this Wraith King, well, he has the mana for his ult. He says, I want to get an extra kill. Let's do this. Invoker's he's here to back him up. He has a Tornado. There's a Wraithfire Blast. Looks like they'll be taking the Crystal Maiden. And yes, they will. The Crystal Maiden is dead. The puck is there. Will they be able to get a turnaround kill on the Wraith King? Yes, they will. All the nukes, all the silences, all the stuns. All the action. So even like that dive, just wow. I am amazed at how well noname is taking these fights. The 4-man coil from the puck really, well, even though it didn't save the faceless, really stalled them and forced them to dive a lot more, and ended up getting free, because of that, they ended up getting free kills. One on Wraith King and then the 2 supports. I am stunned that noname are just playing this game really well. I'd call YOLO having this better lineup, definitely, but they're just getting outplayed. Meanwhile, all the action is happening at the top. This Blitz is just free farming. He will be trying to go for down the Wraith King though. The Crystal Maiden's there, the puck's there. They might be able to get it. The ult is up, but Bloodseeker will be going down first. And then they just turn around. Looks like Wraith King will be going down, but they will be getting the Bloodseeker, the Crystal Maiden, and maybe even the puck on this as a trade-off. There's a Starstone. They might even be able to get that. Look, Mirana's looking for the arrow. She misses it. Completely misses it. Missed the big kill. Vengeful Spirit wants this kill, but she doesn't expect the bottle. Puck's almost on full health. Will they be able to do anything? Well, there's the EMP, but Puck just joins out. But Starstorm, that's it. It's Cold Snap. Everything goes down. Puck's dead. Damn. Meanwhile, the spot, this Rubik's just getting a bit of free farm and EXP. I don't get to talk in this. Like, I don't get to talk. There's just constant action. I guess it's just practice. Practice is my play. If I play it, it's kind of good. This is an interesting and exciting match, though. Again, I called YOLO having the better lineup. They had the better tri lane, in my opinion. Top was going pretty well. And well, at the start, Mirana was going a bit behind, but still stuck to it. And mid was going okay. I didn't really get to pay much attention to that, so there's a race for the rune here. There's a ward up here. Mirana doesn't know this, but now she does. I'll be trying to go for her, but there's Moonlight Shadow used, and she'll be getting out of that safely. Meanwhile, bot looks like will be able to take off the Rubik. And for Ascension Void, Mirana runs just into it, and she'll just get last bit for the Faceless Void. And now noname, they're just on the Radiant side. They don't care anymore. They feel safe doing whatever they want. I mean, this Bloodseeker's got a free farm, almost complete free farm the entire game, while Mirana's been dealing with all the action, and And I've been paying attention to bot. This
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, actually, Faces is ahead. That might
7 in a row.
3 kills. But still, then there's Invoker. 6 kills and 0 deaths. Oh, Invoker gets the 7th kill now on the puck mid, so that's my mistake not paying attention to that. Faceless, oh, that's minus doing the job, I guess.
Dire's middle tower is under
That would explain the lead in net worth. And Mirana will be going down here. Chrono, there's a lot of TP, so won't be able to save Mirana. Mirana looks to be dead unless she leaps out. Oh, the leap is not long enough. She'll be going down. He won't even get the start. The Rubik, he's here. He has a Chrono, there's a Rift, there's a Faithful. Well, he's trying to run out. There are 4 Dire Heroes down here and only a few Radiant. And Wraith King will be going down to the Death Ward. And the Rubik looks to be going down to the Bloodseeker. But the problem is the Cold Snap. When there's Tornado, looks like Bloodseeker will be going down. And yes, he will be going down to what lasted? No, it won't. The casket doing work. Bloodseeker will be getting out of there. Punk goes and joins and silences. Invoker's going down. Will they get him? Will there be a bash? Anything? No, they'll just be backing off. Well, they got the Rubik though. He's right here. He can't do anything. He has nowhere to run. Looks like Witch Doctor's getting on. The World Puck will be getting him. And the Witch Doctor goes down to the swap. Invoker's here. He wants to get a few more kills with the Vengeful Spirit. There's the EMP draining all the Puck's mana. Puck goes down to an arrow. And the Invoker EMP. Crystal Main's here. Witch Doctor goes down. Can they catch up? There's an arrow in 5 seconds, but I don't think they can catch the Crystal Main. I think they're just gonna... They'll split out. But then Valkyrie runs right into the Bloodseeker and he will be going down to the Rupture. My god. There's an arrow. Will they try to catch out the Bloodseeker? No, they'll just be backing off. Holy shit. Whoa. I've got to say, this is quite the game. Bloodseeker, contrary to not having named Midas, he's currently on the top of the net worth. 5 kills, 63, almost doubles number 2, which is the Faceless Void on his team. He almost doubles in the last hits. And he more like triples the second highest denies. This Bloodseeker, he's farming out of there and he is snowballing out of control. He even sits in the Radiant jungle right now, just farming. He doesn't care, he feels safe doing that. Second on net worth chart is currently Void. He did just use his Midas, so that was why. Before that, the Invoker was second to me in third. Now, of course, yes, the Orchid and the Face. So he will be able to do a lot of stuff against this top of the Orchid. But they will be going on the Wraith King. There's Moonlight Shadow, though, only getting out. Yes, so the sounds of the Puck will stop Puck from getting to do anything. Tornado stops the Death Ward and Wraith King will be triggered, but that's about it. Rubik in the meanwhile gets taken down top by Faceless. It's like a bash or small maybe. Wraith King TP's top with Rubik again, trying to take down this Faceless. Rubik said, you know what, fuck you Faceless, I've had enough of you, fuck you, telekinesis, steal Chrono, give a shit anymore. Oh, the Chrono, it won't be taken down, but the Wraith Fire Blast manages to give the vision. Wraith Fire Blast finishes off the Void before he TP's out. Damn, and well, Wraith King has a spank now. This game full of action. Invoker now second on net worth chart, like a long way ahead of the Void now. Even there's a pause from Puck just when the Crystal Main gets stunned by Magic Missile. CMDC, yeah, that would explain why. Let's take this pause to try and talk over some things. So, at bot, we see Bloodseeker highest in the net worth chart, but only by a little bit now. Invoker's caught up. Almost very close. He is snowballing a lot out of everyone's control, but Invoker's keeping up right behind, well not right behind anymore, but behind Invoker is Faceless with a fair lead of 1500 of the Wraith King as well. Look at the charts and overall team, because I can't even see that by now. We see that the Dire are actually 2000 gold ahead, but has been swinging the way of the Radiant within the last few minutes. Look at EXP, it's This damn roller coaster. It's been staying in YOLO's side, but then in the last like 5 minutes it went down to Dire, then up, and then down, and then up in Radiant favor again. Gold has been staying in the Dire side, so it might be staying even after this joint up, but we'll be seeing how this fight goes and might determine who's in the lead. Kills don't really matter anymore. I think teams need to start thinking about taking objectives, and that's exactly what Dire's doing. They just took the bot tower, but that's also what Radiant's doing. They took the mid tower just now, and now they're all top, and they're thinking, look, we can get another tower up here. Even though Reincarnation's not up, we will still be able to take a tower. Unfortunately, this Wraith thing died before he hit level 11, so that's Assault's on cooldown for 200, where instead it could be of 200 seconds, where instead it could be on cooldown for 160. Rubik, as we see, is level 10, quite a lot of EXP he has there for himself. He is even higher up on EXP than the pub at this point, whom is only level 9. Rubik's been getting a lot of solo XP. Looks like he's building into possibly a 4-staff. Got a casual bracer for a bit of health. Look at the Mirana, she's just 400 EXP. Oh, we're looking net worth here. Oh, okay, that's even net worth, not EXP. Excuse me. Look at the EXP per minute. We also see that Rubik is ahead of all the other supports by 50 XP per minute, just about. On top of the chart is of course Bloodseeker. Well, not just below him, but below him we see the Invoker, followed up by the Faceless Void. So we have the same 3 heroes on the top of the chart all the time. Almost the 3 same bottom heroes. Not quite though. Just waiting for the Crystal Main to get back in. If we look at the Crystal Main situation though, she looks dead. There's TP coming in here from the Witch Doctor, and Pug's also here, ready to lose her orb in and then join in to try and help, the Crystal Main. I don't think it's going to do much though, because not only is it Vengeful Spirit here, also level 11 I might say, it's also Invoker here with the Orchid. I don't think Crystal Main will be getting anything done. I simply think she'll be nuked down. And we do also see that even though that I talked about in the draft, that Invoker with Exhort might combo pretty well with Vengeful Spirit, Vengeful Aura. Vengeance Aura. Well, Invoker's been going the Crosswax, which, as I talked about, is a build I quite like, so I'm satisfied by this. Bloodseeker's running to the side shop as well. Looks like he'll be buying a TP and then going top. Witch Doctor's TPing from the base, and Faceless is dead. So it looks like, well, this is going to be a fight up here. There are 5 Radiant heroes now. Currently 2 Dire heroes. One's about to die, a third one's TPing in, and a 4th one is getting a TP. Reincarnation's down as I mentioned, so it could go in the way of the Dire, since they do have all their ultis available, except for they do not have Death Ward available. That might not be good. If we also, well, I just noticed this, that Witch Doctor C's not trying to rush the Aghanim's, even though he has the Chrono on his team, or Faceless with the Chrono on his team. He is rushing the mech, favoring that a bit more. I think this Crystal Maid might have been able to, but she's been dying quite a lot, so yeah, 7 deaths. So not really getting that, but Crystal Maid's getting back in now. Reconnecting soonish. They are unpausing, but the message hasn't popped up, which will make me mention this, that everyone should always wait for the message. It's not that matters, it's the message that matters.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And there we go. The CB got cancelled from Wraith King, and
Dire's top tower is under
Crystal Maid
attack.
just goes down. Bloodseeker's TPing. This looks like, oh, the arrow goes in. Well, misses, and yeah, already dead. Crystal Maid. We kind of got nuked down. We see all the Radiant hiding. 3v E5 height. Unless Faceless can't TP, and he cannot for another 15 seconds. They'll be going for the puck now. Wow, that Chrono doing a lot of work, and well, that's one more hero down. Valkyrie's running around. Well, there's Courier there, but that Courier will be choking then Valkyrie, and they might be going for the kill here. There's the Rupture. I cannot even talk about it. Rupture on the Valkyrie. Trying to go on this. We're stuck and they will be successful, but that works out. They'll just be taking them down.
2 down.
Looks success going into Vogel. Looks successful, and Vogel will be going down. Wraith King will be going down. Both of the core heroes on the Radiant side are dead. None of them are alive again. Like, Wraith King's soul was still down. They have buybacks and TP back in, but they're diving the tier 1. They might not be able to be there even with the TP in.
2 down.
Bloodsy gets another kill on the Rubik, and then the wow, Frostfield, Freezing Field slows and kills the last, well, almost kills, slows the last 2 heroes of YOLO, and it's a 5-man wipe. That's the second tower taking down, like that noname is gonna get for sure. So that fight didn't. Well, the reincarnation was down. That was really bad for them, and I think they should have maybe just backed up after the puck kill, or after they killed the puck, they should have just dived and gone for the Bloodseeker instantly instead of letting him roam. Managed to kill off and do so much, kill off a lot of the YOLO heroes, and also do a lot of damage in the process. YOLO will be trying to defend this, they're all alive, they're TPing into tier 1s and tier 2s, they've fortified for this. They won't be able to save it though. Vengeful Spirit shall be going on. Wow, okay, they nuked down the Crystal Maiden first instead of going for Bloodseeker. I'm not quite sure I agree with this. Bloodseeker will be lifted, there's an arrow, and he'll be going down anyway, so they get both the kills. So the Radiant, the Dive get the tower, which also brings me to notice that apparently the Radiant got the tower in the fight before. Radiant's mid tower is getting pushed, I am told so, by the Death of Prophet. Shall we listen to Juggernaut instead? Yes, we shall. So YOLO, looking for a couple kills. They are going into the dire jungle here. They want to ward up a couple things, start getting a bit more aggressive, pushing a lot more tires to try and get some more advantage. CPN, Crystal Man should be dead again. Poor Crystal Man. There's a silence on the Witch Dog and he'll be going down. Cold Snap on as well, and he's done, and then that's 2 kills in the way of YOLO. Favorite been trade for nothing.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world.
3 heroes down.
Being
I think YOLO might even be able to go for a kill with the Major Slower and Stunner on the Dire side down. I think they can easily take the fight, and that's what they're going to do. They're just going to be pushing this tier 2. They're going to take the 3rd tower.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
First tier 2 taken down this game in the favor of YOLO. And boom. Reincarnation's up. Time Walk's up. Let's see, the runs around the back there, looking for the Invoker. For the Vengeful Spirit, no more beginning to kill. Mirana's there though. Meanwhile, Invoker tries to get him this Faceless. He will be draining all his mana and Cold Snap, but he will just be giving up. Even though he could have gotten that kill, one more hit would have killed the Faceless, but
tower is doing its best,
keep himself from Bloodseeker. He wanted to help him here, and looks like this Wraith King will be. His ult looks to be triggered, and isn't he? I don't think there's any way he's getting out of here. Mirana can't really do much about it. I think it's just, come on, Moonlight's down, Moonlight. And yes, they stay well. But Wraith King, he says, I want to fight, I want to kill. Instead, well, he goes down. The greediness doesn't pay off. He doesn't even get the Crystal Maiden. So when he had the chance to get out with Moonlight, instead, simply loses his life. Faceless is like, well, I know we had our differences, Rubik, but I want to kill you. And Rubik's like, Faceless, I know you want to kill me. We have our differences. He telekinesis him, Time Walks away. Moon speed on Faceless is a bit quicker because of the Mask of Madness. Won't be able to catch up. Rubik will be getting out there safely. You also seen Boker roaming around a bit here. With his endless form, he has a lot of movement speed. He can get around the map really quickly. And there's a Faceless. It's Rubik. Will they go for this kill, or will they just back off? Vengeful Spirit has her blink now, and she fought the 3 Radiant Dire heroes even, and well, Vengeful Spirit will be taken down on the top of this cliff. She'll, what's that called? The swap down though. But there are 4 staffs, I think. Not even sure how that Crystal Maiden got down, but she did. Vengeful will be going down. You know, our bot looks like what you got yet.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Mirana. He's snowballing even more out of control.
The Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days.
Radiant's mid tower gets taken down. Gets a sound from Yasha, a blade mail, and another 3,000 gold.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's also pushing the 2-2 bot now, and he does a lot of damage. He'll be taking down this tower easily. And that's the 4th tower down in the favor of noname, whereas YOLO's only taking 3 towers down. If I'm expecting, before we click on this, wait, okay, it's kind of hard. So much action. Top, we see faces going down to the Invoker and War, I think Mirana, I'm not sure though. Oh, they'll be trying to go on this Bloodseeker. There's a 4-staff lift. Some magic missile, the arrow will miss. I don't think they can get the kill here without the arrow. There's a swap though. I don't think they'll be using it. Telekinesis down to 10 seconds. Arrows down to 5. There's a magic missile. They might even be able to get this kill. There's a swap, and there's a swap used. But Mirana misses with her Starstorm. Arrow coming in. Will it be hitting? It will hit the creep instead! But Magic Whistle will be finishing off the anyway. Meanwhile, up here we see that Wraithkin goes down to the Puck and maybe other heroes, and Invoker almost takes down a revenge kill on the Puck, but he won't be able to. This is dust. This Invis won't do much, but it will give slow to the enemies and movement speed to himself. So he will be getting out of there. Damn. This game's full of action. It's kind of hard to keep up. Let's see, he did buy something before he died. What did he buy? He bought a Reaver. That's it. So his Reaver looks like he's going for Heart now, maybe even Satanic. Plus Rune Rush. There's an arrow. It gets jointed. Facial, that's it. And regen rune. Well, he'll put up to full. Mirana will be going back since she can get that rune, and that's it'll be. Oh yeah, but I dare to say that if we click on the gold graph right now, we'll see that the Dire are ahead. Yes, indeed, by 4,000 gold almost. Look at the XP, you know, 2,000 ahead. And the Dire, they're about to take down Roche now. He starts off by bashing, that's good luck. I got to say that this is a good luck to start off with. And Invoker, he just fought this. He sees the hero sitting outside. Sentry Ward though. Wraithkin goes in, he Wraithfire fast in the faceless and Puck and what you could keep going to kill even though because the lens going down, there's arrow, there's stun, and Bloodseeker, he is completely stunned. There's an EMP, he won't have any mana for this fight. He'll be going down to the Invoker. Really good Dream Coil from the Puck here. Wraithkin gets killed off by the Faceless, first time Reincarnation, Chronos, second time he'll be going down as well. But they do get with the help of the swap, they do manage to get the second, they do manage to finish off the Faceless one as well. Puck goes down to a
Radiant have carved their names in history. Roshan has fallen.
So does the Vengeful Spirit. And then the Roshan goes
Dire's
in the
top
favor of
tower
YOLO.
is under attack.
That's really bad. If we look, let's look at the goal graph now. Oops, gotta click on the right
Dire's
things.
top tower is under attack.
Jumped up to 2,000 disadvantage and EXP just jumped ahead, up in the sky, and YOLO is now ahead in the EXP.
Dire's top tower is under
Oops,
attack.
wrong buttons. Well, one thing I'm noticing is that I am still shit at
The Dire's
play-by-play.
top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look
That is
good.
what all this series is pretty much about. Me getting better at play-by-play and other commentary things. So keep watching. Yeah, watch me until I get good. You know, totally sounds fun.
Somebody's cooking.
But we see Shield trying to defend against this huge wave shield, using both their nukes, but didn't expect to put Invoker and Root Speeder and also take her down with ease and orchard. Meanwhile, mid they'll be taking out the Crystal Maiden, but the Casket and the Death Ward Looks like the vengeful spirit might even go down, and Crystal Maiden tries to go in there.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And she lives on 10 health. And Mirana, she'll be running out of there. Bloodseeker wants to get a kill on her.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Run, little bottom tower. Dire's bottom tower was never my favorite.
That Crystal Maiden is a ballsy girl. Holy shit. Then at bot, we see that Invoker takes down, well, he doesn't last at it, but Invoker and Rubik managed to take down that tier 1 down there. So, towers are equal right now. Kills are in favor of YOLO.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Last hits and kills, I think. Kills, wow.
Whoa, look at it go!
This Invoker's head. Well, okay, Rubik 4 steps in, lifts the Witch Doctor. Rubik gets ruptured. There's an EMP taking all the mana away from Bloodseeker, and this Rubik might try to CPR. The stun chain stuns. Rubik will be getting out. Will Bloodseeker live? Invoker, he's diving a bit here. He wants to get this Crystal Maiden. He can't decide though. He tries to hit the puck, and the Crystal Maiden. Now Faceless here, he looks to be in trouble. Meanwhile, we do see in the back of the fight that, or well, in the actual fight, that Bloodseeker goes down. So this Invoker doesn't even have to worry about vision anymore. He's in this Loki and cooldown now, goes to his Crystal Maiden. But his team is coming and they will be helping with this now. And while he takes down Crystal Maiden, he also gets bashed and gets killed. This is the Aegis though. And now they're trying to take down Faceless now. The stun, the crits. He just dodges the arrow with the time walk. Is that even possible? Or is that just an amazing backtrack? I do not know. Faceless gets out though. They do get the puck. No, they're trying to push the tier 2 now.
By the gods, the Dire's bottom tower doesn't even have arms to defend itself. What a brave tower.
But we see
Dire's bottom tower has
even
fallen.
though this Invoker has no Midas, this Bloodseeker has been free farming and getting kills all this game, and Faceless has a Midas. We see that Invoker is leading the net worth chart with, because 16 kills, 2 deaths and 12 assists, with this Bloodseeker that has 9 kills, 7 deaths and 6 assists. This Invoker is carrying YOLO. Holy shit. It's not really noticed in the fights, but he is dishing out a lot of damage, and he's been there for every fight, supporting every kill, and he's barely even died. This Invoker is playing amazingly, and even at the start, it was after the horn went, the start was really bad for YOLO. in the tri lane, this Invoker has since then just joined every fight, been there for everything, and managed to do so much and just snowball completely. I was expecting this Bloodseeker to snowball on control and win the game. This Invoker though, he is keeping YOLO into the game with the snowball. I mean, Orchid, Ascot, going for BKB now. This is some amazing stuff. This Invoker, he's level 17. He might be the highest level. No, second highest level without a Midas. Bloodseeker just lead that. I'm not quite sure how he did that, but he did. Radiant looking for Roche. There's a Moonlight Shadow. They'll be looking for a few kills. What they don't know that is though that there's a Sentry right here, just placed by the Crystal Maiden, and I think she spots it out. Might not do though because of the night vision, but we do see an observer wood there, and that well scouted out. Moonlight Shadow ends, and no kills will happen.
Dire's top tower
Radiant
is
might
under
just look
attack.
to top and try and get the
that's got to
last
hurt.
tier 2 tower there. Great reincarnation's up. He has his BKB. He's going
The Dire's
for,
top tower is doing its
I
best, but
suppose,
it
a
doesn't look good.
Maelstrom by now. Archiming tries to scout out and won't be hitting anyone.
Catch!
Level, oh, Bloodseeker, he gets a bit too self-confident. There's stun stack though, so it won't be doing anything. Casting the back on the fight, that'll be
denied.
a bit
It
of
was a
nuisance.
difficult decision.
Stop any fight from happening. But won't be getting any kills with Bloodseeker. Again, a bit self-confident. Magic missile, baseball bicycle. That has a lot of moving speed, but he almost gets hit by the arrow, but the creep save him once again. This EMP tornado. There won't be any mana on the side of noname by now, and the Death Ward, they're snagging on the side of Witch Doctor by now. And the YOLO, they're just melting to everything. There's Chronos, there's Death Wards, They're all dying. Wraith King, he reincarnates, he DKPs, he wants to get a few kills here, but the bashes are too strong and tries to TP out. We won't be able to though because of the Bash Lord. He'll be going down. It's a 5-man wipe on the side of the Wraith.
Run, little bottom tower, run!
And Witch Doctor dies, unfortunately. Wait. He does not have an Aghanim, it just looked to bounce. It didn't bounce. It doesn't have the levels to it. That Death Ward did so much damage, but it didn't even bounce. Wow. I'm amazed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I swear to God that Witch Doctor Death Ward bounced.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Apparently it didn't.
As all towers someday must.
noname will be taken down. Tier 2 mid, leaving only 1 tier 2 left on the Radiant side. Bloodseeker. Well, all the Radiant side, all the Dire, they're just farming up the Radiant jungle. Bloodseeker, he has his heart. He just needs to buy the vitality booster, and that's what he'll be doing right now. With the curry. There's the vitality booster. He just needs to send it to stash and then pick it up. Face this, he's getting a lot of attack speed and a lot of damage, and his magic missile on an illusion though won't be doing anything. If you look at the goal graph once again, we see that it swinged in the 5,000 advantage of YOLO, but it hit 0 now. It went all the way down again, and it's at 0. The XP jumped up to 10,000 advantage in the favor of YOLO. Now it's down to at 3,000. That's amazing. This game has been the biggest roller coaster ever. At first we see YOLO getting a lot of early kills. Then we see noname getting back into the game in the lanes, winning the tri-lane somehow, in my opinion at least. And YOLO, they just keep into the fight with this amazing invoker that has been doing so much in every fight. And they get this huge advantage of 5,000 and 10,000 XP, but then they get wiped.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Even without the Aghanims and the Witch Doctor. And I'm not even sure what to say. But this game has just been going back and forth. It's amazing. I am completely and utterly stunned. This Aaron, holy shit, only just gets face shifted by Puck. It's the Witch Doctor instead. This game is incredible, I have to say. Thought is pushing out though, so YOLO will have to back up now. Roche is up in 1 minute. Probably trying to get a kill on this invoker, but the Jules will stop it. Who's Jules was that? Oh, Rubik, holy, wow, okay, Rubik just got caught out of position and gets double bashed, goes down. It was Puck's on Jules, that's weird, why he Jules himself there. Anyway, noname, they're looking for, Dire looking for a couple kills here. Radiant jungle, all of YOLO just backed off though, won't find anything. And this Faceless, he's getting fed. He finally got past the hard part. His Midas is paid off by now, and he's getting a lot of attack speed. He has a Mjolnir and a Mask Man is building damage now. He has Chrysalis, and noname, they feel confident in going high ground. They have everything they want. They shouldn't maybe wait for the Aghanim, so they think that fight just before went so well, or up at top went so well that we don't even need it. Plague senses the trees. This is interesting. Wraith King does have a reincarnation.
Look at it go!
Central Spirit doesn't have a blink, but doesn't have an Aghanim. Oh, Puck reveals himself in here. Oh, there's the casket. That becomes the Wraith King. Looks like he's taking it. Nah, Puck will just do some damage and then blink right out again. Wraith King though, he says, you can kill me if you want. I'm gonna blink into you. It's an EMP. Let's see, he still has some mana left. There's some reincarnation to use. Witch Doctor will be getting out of there. He still has Death Ward. There's the Chrono. There's the casket. There's Crystal Maiden ult, everything is used, every ult. They only managed to take down the Wraith King though, and Invoker gets out of there. The counter Chronos from the Rubik did all the work, I'd say, and now he's stolen Blood Rage. This Bloodseeker is just too quick. He'll be getting them around by now, even with the Ice Wall. Now he'll be trying to get this Invoker. Rubik though, he will be trying to kill this Bloodseeker with Cold Snap in the fountain. Will be going down, but meanwhile, we just see Face this hitting this tier 1 tower as if he was a machine gun. Taking the tower, and they might be trying to back off. Now Face is very safe. Backed up with the Invokers here. Ready to fight, there's an EMP. Trying to take down his Faceless. Chrono's up in 30 seconds, but doesn't have the mana, and Faceless Void goes down to the Invoker. He saves the Brax. They might even get a few more kills. They can catch out this Witch Doctor even. There's a 4-staff up, there's no telekinesis. There's the Vision.
2 down.
It's Meteor, and there's a slow from Iskadi. The Witch Doctor is dead. Managed to buy the Blade of Alacrity though. He's 700 gold away from that Aghanim now. With the Aghanims, these fights are just gonna be even worse. For YOLO, I think. Rubik though, he's been doing a bit of work with this. Aghanims, I saw him first for all the Chrono, and then suddenly he had the Blood Rage. Didn't really do much with the Blood Rage. I don't think he's been utilizing this as much as he could. I think with the Aghanims, he should definitely try and steal Death Ward, which is a challenge spell. So if he maybe got a Blink now, I think, which he might even, he has the money. I really hope that this Rubik will just be getting a Blink now, sitting in the back of the fights trying to steal Death Ward. Because if he steals Death Ward, he'll have the bounces. And Witch Doctor doesn't. He's still that 600 gold away. And this Rubik got a really quick Aghanim up there. I think if Rubik had been a bit better at stealing Death Ward in these fights, that would have been, the fights would have been so favorable in the way of YOLO. But instead he opts for the Mystic Dab. Looks like he is trying to get Sheep Stick. Sheep of this Faceless, which is a fair thing to do. Invoker, I'm not quite sure what his item is. In the next item he has BKB, Orchid, Iskadi. Maybe another Sheep Stick would be good. Another Heartstone, although they have a lot in their team, I think it wouldn't be a bad thing to get more. Vengeful Spirit, we see trying to get that Aghanims. Look at the Courier. Ground. There's an Ogre Club there. I believe that she is 2,000 gold off by now, or 1,700. Wraith King got the Desolator instead of being on there. I'm not quite sure which is better. I can't really make a choice. Dire there, but take the road to YOLO. They predicted this. They know it's happening. It's Moonlight Shadow. It's protected. But Witch Doctor goes down. Faceless gets out there anytime. This Chrono, he is ready to fight if they need to. Crystal Maiden looks to be going down, but back of the fight, they are going to Bloodseeker. He is slowed, he is stunned, he is mana drained, he's everything, and he will be going down to the Invoker last step.
Has fallen to the radiant.
And he even managed to pick up the Crystal Maiden as well. Really well played by the Vengeful Spirit and the Rubik there. And then goes down, Invoker gets the pick up. And Wraith King, well, really nice save from Vengeful there. But Void is down really fine.
Somebody's cooking.
Void will be going down. Now it looks like Puck's down. And Crystal Maiden's dead. The crits from Wraith King look to be real, and this is a Rax, no doubt. This is most definitely a Rax going down. With the Desolator on the Wraith King, these buildings are going to get destroyed. I think we might even be able to get 2 Rax. It's 50 seconds till the Void's up. They're going to try and die for the Switch Doctor, and they will be getting it pretty easily. A lot of slows, damage, 30 seconds till Bloodseeker's up, and 30 seconds until Puck is up, so they might only be able to get one with 45 and then 25 seconds. Just go for melee, go straight from the lane. We do see that Rubik and Vengeful Spirit, they are going to bot here at the same time, and they'll be taking the range tracks, and then they look to be rotating bot. 10 seconds until Puck's up. Wraith King's there, the Desolator doing the work. Range racks going down, melee racks is going down. They will be getting 2 racks before Puck even gets up. That's the second lane of racks. Bloodseeker's up, but Void's not down for another 10 seconds. Will they try and get the Mega Creeps, or will they just playing it safe and backing off? And So they're going for the mega creep.
Dire's top tower
Creep
is
waves
under
here, they
attack.
might as well. They have the tanks
That's
for
got to
the
hurt.
tower. Reincarnation's back up. That cooldown is gone. There's a chrono on Ruby. He gets that off, then
Dire's top
what
tower
they
has fallen in
I
battle.
don't expect that to happen though. Rubik, they will be trying to cut down Rubik though with the rupture here. He will be nice
Dire's
attempt
middle tower is under attack.
from
It has no arms to defend
7 now.
itself.
It will be in Bales though since rupture does go through swap. Rupture goes down. Aegis gets used. Death Watch down. They might even be
Scenario
planning
for
here,
those top barracks.
but he just ended this out. The Wraith King, he says, well, Reincarnation's used. They're slowed. I have a BKB. I'm gonna keep fighting. Voka looks to be going down. There's a lot of bashes.
Dire's top
I'm not
barracks
quite
are
sure
under
I see him.
attack.
Oh, he's
It's
below
too
50 health,
perilous.
and he'll be going down to the Maledict. Meanwhile, this Wraith King's like, I want to get a kill. He won't be able to do it though, and he's gonna be dying here. If I was him, I'd just opt to hit this same time. I know, but wait, he has a blink. I completely forgot about that. Looks like he'll just be running on there, but no Yules. He will be going down.
Dire's middle
Soulless
tower is
up,
under attack.
and he is dead. I think if Wraith King could have definitely gotten a range tracks there. That was a really nice defense from noname. This game is very close to over. There are 2 lanes of racks down on the 2 dire lanes of dire racks are down, and the 3rd one's exposed. One last push from YOLO and they can get this racks. With that Desolator, really, that pick seems to have paid off really hugely. Rana as a Maelstrom, not really huge use to farm this game. Sitting in the middle of everything, below the Rubik. Even this Rubik's farming incredibly. He is only 500 or so gold off Sheep Stick right now. Gold Blood Rage.
Excuse me. Be aware that the Radiant barracks will be fortified.
Build up to almost to 50-50. And well, Wraith King's down, they'll try and push down the spot racks, but won't be doing much because there's still 2 racks down, but they pushed out everything else. And Rubik can try to defend this. He looks to be successful. The Moonlight, and well, the Invoker's here now. That's a lot of damage going on the Faceless. Will he be getting it to get the racks? He will get the racks in the end. BKB used. I'm not quite sure why that was used. They'll be going for the Bloodseeker now. But Blinks and Force Staffs, they're all on cooldown. They can't catch up to him. The arrow going in though. Mispredicted. Almost hits the Crystal Main, but just dodges it. But Puck is there. Puck will be going down. Puck is dead.
Invisibility.
YOLO, they're looking for a couple more kills. Will they be able to find any? Still a Bloodseeker. I'm very interested. I think this Rubik could have gotten a Blink instead of this Force Staff. And that would have been more useful this game. And I think they might even been able to win this fight more. Every fight almost more convincingly, definitely. But he has a Sheep Stick now. It's gonna be a huge turn point. Witch Doctor just got his Agonist by now, so that's also a big turn point. I'm not going to dare to say who's going to win this game by now, but it looks bad for noname. The buyback's out. Faceless is buyback. Puck buys back. The Radiant, they're just going to be stacked. They'll be able to take this down with just later. But all the heroes are now on. Next, Wraith King, well, this whole stuff, these can keep fighting. Wraith King, or Faceless goes down to the Hex and the stun. The Sheep from Rubik does a lot of work.
Middle tower is under attack.
Witch Doctor goes down, Puck
defend
goes
itself.
down.
On a roll.
That's
2
GG.
down.
Bloodseeker save, but they'll just be doing minor damage to the Wraith King. That starts the Incarnation. And he doesn't even manage to
That's
finish
not
up on
good for the
Local.
Radiant.
That's GG.
Dire's top barracks have fallen. Let there be. The Radiant now have
This game
Graves.
was
Radiant's
amazing.
top tower is under attack.
It was just amazing. Holy shit. I have to say. That was some solid
That's not
performance.
good for the Radiant. Dire's middle tower now
both
belongs to the Aegis.
A very close
Dire's
game.
middle tower.
With
Dire's
the
middle
graph,
tower has
let's see
fallen.
that.
Timber.
It's like YOLO, experience is YOLO, and then it's Dire, and then it's YOLO, and it's Dire, oh YOLO, Dire,
Radiant's victory.
YOLO, almost onto Dire, and then YOLO, YOLO. And probably we also see a huge roller coaster. The game will be going in the way of your life only once wins the game. game will be going to YOLO, and they will they will win this game. I'd say without the Invoker's performance in this game, that the Dire would have won. But without the Bloodseeker, the YOLO would have won, and it's kind of like everyone was really important in this game. I think the Crystal Maiden pick could have paid off with something better, possibly Selena or Lion, something with a bit more stunts. Maybe instead of a Witch Doctor, they could have picked a better carry, but they were kind of going for the Chrono strat, but that didn't end up working out and such. But this game, I'm not even going to try and analyze it. It was a huge roller coaster. It was really fun to cast, really fun to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I will be ending this video now. As I said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do check out my other videos. There is a link in the video to my playlist of other Ground Punchers Pub League videos. Currently there are only 2 others, since this is the 3rd episode, but there will be coming another one out on Sunday. And every Sunday I'll be uploading one, maybe even twice a week. We'll see how I end up changing my schedule. But thanks for watching. If you did also enjoy, you can also press the subscribe button, of course. I don't have to forget that. Also, you can go to my Twitch, twitch.tv/Saxum. It will be in the description if you want to go there, or my Twitter, where you'll be getting a few updates about my videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys another time.